Listen, let's get straight into it. All right. It's your boy Moore. Let's get straight into this game because you know what? Let me do the proper YouTuber, what's it called? Shenanigans. uh, Welcome to the channel. If you like this video, please like it. Drop subscribe. Do your thing, whatever you need to do. Uh, but yeah, let's just get straight into this game because there's a lot of talking points that I have, and I should probably make a list of them. But the first thing I have to say, we were we had we were one game back of Barcelona, I believe, and all we had to do was win our game in hand, and we would have been on top of the league. All right, but today because we dropped points, now when we do whatever, let's say we won that game in hand, we would be on 36 points, 1 point behind Barcelona. All right, we would have been on top of the league if we won today and won the game in hand. But because players want to be idiots, I'm not going to start cursing yet, but because players want to be idiots, we're now in this situation where we have to wait for Barcelona to make more mistakes. When we already had the mistake, when they already gave us multiple mistakes already, they lost 2 games already and had a draw. That was perfect for us. We should have capitalized on that and won our games, and we would have been fine. But no, we want to match their pure. We want to match their idiocy. If I don't know if that's a word or not. That my head is on the moon right now, by the way. But I'm so sick of it, bro. Uh, this team has been pissing me off, and oh my gosh, this team, bro. Uh, but yeah, the first person I'm gonna start with is Florentino Perez. Sorry, I'm blaming this on you, Florentino Perez. This is on you because last year we had one of the most perfect squads that was well balanced. We needed the striker that we had was Joselu, who was different from every single other strikers that we had on our team. Well, he was basically the only striker that we had on our team, but he was a unique profile from everybody else that was playing in that position. He was tall. He could win headers. He was a bots. He mostly operated in the bots area, but if he was like a false nine type of thing. He was just you get him in the box, you put crosses in for him, and he will score goals. I don't know how many goals he scored last year, but I should probably check that. But yeah, we let him go. Not I'm not gonna blame the club for letting him go because that's the club's motto. If they want to go, we're gonna let them go. He went to Saudi to get his bag. Credit to him. He came in from a relegation side, won us, helped us win the Champions League. At the club that he was an academy player at, and now he was off to Saudi to go get his bag. I have no problem with that. My problem is now, why won't you go get a similar profile to that? Why do you have to be different? Because this brother right here, he has ruined everything. And it's not mostly just his fault, but it is his fault. Like, it's he's a left. I can't even. Some like the thing is like I can't blame him because he should have never been an option. If he wanted to come to Real Madrid, it should have been 2 years ago when we needed him after before Kareem Benzema or whatever that time period was. But we have a world class player in Vinny, who's the best player in that position in the left wing. And guess where this brother wants to play? The left wing. It doesn't make sense. You already have Rodrigo, who's a left winger, and now you want to add in a third person who wants to compete for that same position. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. It doesn't. But you know what Florentino Perez said? I'm too smart for everybody. I need to have another Galactical signing. I need this and I need that. If you want to do Galactical signing, why not go sign Erling Haaland? I just want to check something real quick. I want to see how different their popularity is. Fuck, let me just go on Haaland. Bro, can this shit open? Haaland. Haaland only has 38 million followers, which is not a lot compared to Mbappe's. I think Mbappe has 100 million, if I'm correct. Fucking fraud. I'm sorry for my language, but this guy's specific. All right, so basically Mbappe has like over 100 million more than him. So you want to talk about marketability and stuff like that, or do you want to win games? That because Mbappe, you want to know something? If we start Erling Haaland, he would have fit that Josely role, but he would have been that for us on steroids. He would have played in a transition, which is something that we did. He could what's it called? Vinny and Rodrigo and Jude, who he played with before, by the way, could have put crosses in for him, and he would have been a perfect person to be at the end of that because he's a tall striker who can head the ball in. You can put the ball at his feet, he'll finish. Great finisher, probably the best finisher currently in the game. Whatever you need him to do in terms of being a striker, he can do it. He can put and his ball playing ability. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the best. But guess what? We don't need that when you have Jude, Vinny, Rodrigo, Fede, all right? And you don't need that. And the guy works hard off the ball. Something this brother doesn't do. He has the worst stats, defensive stats in La Liga. I bet you 38, 40-year-old Ronaldo will do a better job than him. There's not one thing this guy does right now better than 40-year-old Ronaldo outside of running fast. His touch is horrible. Bro, this guy is on 150 million signing bonus plus 500k a week or 400k a week, whatever you want to say. Highest paid player in the squad, and this is what we're getting in return. I'm sorry, bro. You cannot be on penalties for the rest of the season. You cannot. He's off penalties. Take him off because he's costing us crucial games. If the only times he's allowed to take penalties if we're winning games or if the game's put away. He's not allowed to take crucial penalties for us anymore. It's over. It's over. Too many chances. One too many. The only thing this guy did well today was a long shot that resulted in Jude being able to score the rebound. That's the only good thing that he did today. Outside of that, nothing. How can your first touch be so bad? I'm sick of it, bro. I'm sick of making excuses for him because his fans will scream mental health this, that, mental health that. But the same, you'll see Real Madrid fans go and kill Tchouaméni for one simple mistake. But this guy, he can get away with murder, and people will be screaming mental health this. And I'm not saying mental health doesn't matter, but keep it consistent across the whole squad, not just your favorite player, is my main point. So now, today, the only player I can genuinely say had some that played for the badge was what's it called? Was I said Valverde. Was Jude Bellingham. Usually it would be Fede Valverde, and I'm not saying he didn't work hard and this and that, but he was horrible today. Misplacing passes here and there. The whole first half, the second half, he was terrible. He should have never been in the game in the second half. Him, if you want to take Tchouaméni off because he can't play 90 minutes yet or this and that, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. All right, he has to earn his place back in the lineup and shows why and prove to everybody why he deserves to be in the starting lineup. I don't care. But Fede today, Dan Ceballos was our best midfielder today, and he took him off and he brought on Brahim Diaz. We'll get on Brahim in a second. We'll get on him in a second. But yeah, he wants to bring on. He took off Dani Ceballos, our best midfielder, for what's it called? For instead of taking Fede off. And then he brought on Brahim Diaz, who this guy refuses to pass the ball. I don't know if he thinks he's messy or something, but brother, pass the ball. Pass the ball. You see him in the box, and Jude Bellingham is in the edge of the box, like right here, like sitting where Rudiger is sitting, and he's kind of right here where my mouse is. Instead of doing the simple pass, he's still trying to hold on to the center back and doing this and that. Just pass the ball. literally just pass the ball, and he refuses to do that. We need a goal instead of bringing on our. He took off our attacking fullback, and he brought on Ferland Mendy. This is why you can't give Ancelotti give him have excuses for Ancelotti. You see, like as much as the board has tied his back with certain situations, why are you bringing Ferland Mendy on in a game where we need a goal? Why? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Rodrigo today, he was alright. Can't say nothing about him. There's three players that have been overworked in the squad: Fede Valverde, Rudiger, Jude Bellingham, and Courtois. Uh, I feel bad for them, but at the same time, if you're on the pitch, you kind of need to at least perform to some level. Rudiger and Asensio, I know he's from the academy and he's young, but they were both horrible tonight. Rudiger hasn't been good this whole season. I'm sorry, bro. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of making excuses for some of these players. I'm tired of it. Credit to Bilbao for what they did today. They played very well. Uh, I'm not even gonna get on Lucas Vasquez. What's the point? What's the point? We all know he's not good enough. And I'm telling you right now, do not bring Trent Alexander in if you're not gonna be if you don't buy the correct players to put around him. And what I mean by that, what is his strength? Crossing the ball. Look at our attack. Mbappe's short. Rodrigo's short. Jude Bellingham is probably the tallest person that's going to be playing in the attack along with our midfielders. Our whole attack is short. What's the point of bringing... Excuse me. What's the point of bringing... what's it called? Just bring... Bro, like, this team was, like... It was built so perfectly, and he had to go ruin it. Like, Florentino Perez, this is on you. On you. No one else. Because of your ego, we're in this situation. I'm actually sick, bro. Like, let's give this player some ratings real quick. Mbappe, we're going to give you a 0 off penalties for the rest of the season. I don't care. Rodrigo, first game back, I'll give you a 6. You were a little bit, you did a little bit good into the first half. Jude, I'll give you an 8. Ceballos, I'll give you a 7. Chirmany, I'll give you a 6. Fede, I'll give you a 4. Fran Garcia, even you weren't good today. Gave up some dangerous passes. Why do I have hiccups right now, bro? I'm too pissed off right now to think about that. I'll give you a 6. Rudiger, 5. Asensio, 5. Vasquez, 5. Courtois, 5. Everybody, manager, I'm giving you a -0, bro. Hold up. I think the Real Madrid sub has a thing we can vote on. Let me get it real quick. Damn, yeah, I can't find it. Oh wait, this is no. Damn, where is it? All right, but yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Quick review. I got somehow fix this hiccup problem, but yeah, I'm the only I didn't even the other day I was talking to myself. I was like, I don't think we're gonna win the Champions League, but La Liga, especially with the situation, bro, especially the situation we were in with Barca dropping those points and us having that game in hand. I was like, if we just take care of business, we should win the league, and maybe you make a run in the Copa del Rey, yeah, and you win that. Maybe you and that the Spanish Super Cup, you should be able to win that. So maybe you leave the season with like 3 trophies plus the Club World Cup, that's 4, plus the Super Cup that we won, that's 5. You're just missing the Champions League. I'm like, that's fine. I'll take us not winning the Champions League because we're not at our best right now, and it'll be delusional to think that we should be able to win that. But the way bro, now we have to pray for Barcelona to lose more points again. And honestly, I don't think that's a situation that's gonna happen because they have a good manager. And yeah, but at the end of the day, this is the situation that we're in. Like I said, this blame goes on one man and one man only, Florentino Perez. You should look at yourself in the mirror before your term is up, before anything is up. You need to. No one is gonna question his legacy because of all the shit that he's done for us. But this guy's ego is clearly a problem. He showed it with Ronaldo. He showed it with Ramos, especially now with not bringing Ramos back when we could use him. But you don't want to mess up squad dynamics. This and that bullshit excuse. All right. Like I said, everybody needs to be better, from the top of the club, the CEO, the president to the bottom of the club. The players need to improve. Carlo, I thank you for all that you did for us this past few seasons, but this has to be your last season with us. This has to be. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Uh, uh, yeah, it is what it is. We'll talk whenever we play the next game. If you like this video, drop a like. Drop a message in the comments, and yeah, hopefully you can get our shit together. And yeah.